أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولقد قال لهم هارون من قبل يا قوم إنما فتنتم به وإن ربكم الرحمن فاتبعوني وأطيعوا أمري صدق الله العظيم. And verily Harun alayhi salatu wasalam has told them before the coming of Moses, O my people, this is a test for you, a temptation for you. And your Lord is Ar-Rahman, the compassionate one. Fattabi'uni, so you follow me, wa atiyu amri, and obey my command. Qalu lan nabraha alayhi akifin. They said, we will not cease to worship and cleave to it. Hatta yarji ilayna Musa, until Musa comes back to us. قال يا هارون ما منعك إذ رأيتهم ضلوا ولا تتبع أفعصيت أمري. Now Musa said alayhi salam to Harun alayhi salam, O Harun, what prevented you when you had seen them that they are going on the wrong path, that you didn't follow me? Did you disobey my command? قال يا ابن أم لا تأخذ بلحيتي ولا براسي. Harun said, O son of my mother, don't hold me, seize me with my beard and my head. Inni khashito. Actually, I feared an taqula, lest you should say, farraqta baina bani Israel. Harun, you caused a division among the children of Israel. Walam tarqub qawli, and you didn't observe my word. Qala fama khatbuka ya Samri. Now, after having this explanation from Harun alayhi salatu wasalam, now Hazrat Musa turns to Samri. Because this Samri was actually a spiritual person. Just as there was a Rahib, Abu Amir Rahib in the time of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. He was from the tribe of Khazraj. And he was a big saint. But he became enemy to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. On the other hand, we had Warqa ibn Nawfal. He was a big saint, big alim. But he supported Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So this Samri was also a saint and a spiritual person. Qala fama khatmuka ya Samri. Now Musa asked him, and what's your matter, O Samri? Qala basurtu bima lam yabsuru. He said, I saw what they did not see. فَقَبِضْتُ قَبْضَةً مِّنْ أَثَرِ الرَّسُولِ فَقَبَضْتُ قَبْضَةً مِّنْ أَثَرِ الرَّسُولِ. Then I seized a handful of dust from the messenger's footprints. Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam, when he used to come to Hazrat Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, he could see Jibreel because he himself was a spiritual person. He saw Jibreel coming and going. So from his footprints on the sand, he took some sand and then he put this sand from the footprints of Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam in that ornaments, gold and silver. فَنَبَذْتُهَا وَكَذَلِكَ سَوَّلَتْ لِي نَفْسِي. So I cast it, and thus my mind guided me, enticed me. قَالَ فَذْهَبْ. Moses said, Hazrat Musa said, فَذْهَبْ. Go away, فَإِنَّ لَكَ فِي الْحَيَاةِ أَن تَقُولَ لَا مِسَاسٍ. Your punishment for this, in this world, this life will be that you will say to people, don't touch me. وَإِنَّ لَكَ مَوْعِدًا لَن تُخْلَفَهُ. And there is surely a promise with you which will be definitely fulfilled and it will not fail. وَانظُرْ إِلَّا إِلَٰهِكَ الَّذِي ظَلْتَ عَلَيْهِ عَاكِفًا. Now see to your ilah, your God, that calf for which now you had been, you were worshipping and cleaving to it. لَنُهْرِقَنَّهُ ثُمَّ لَنَنْسِفَنَّهُ فِي الْيَمِّ نَسْفًا. Now we shall burn it, then we shall certainly scatter the ashes into the sea. إِنَّمَا إِلَهُكُمُ اللَّهُ الَّذِي لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا هُ. Surely your Lord is Allah, and there is no Lord beside him. وَسِعَ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ عِلْمًا. He encompasses all the knowledge. كَذَلِكَ نَقُصُّ عَلَيْكَ مِنْ أَنْبَاءِ مَا قَدْ سَبَقَ. O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in this way We are narrating to you the news and stories of those who had passed before you. وَقَدْ آتَيْنَاكَ مِن لَدُنَّا ذِكْرًا. And we have given you from our own self the admonition and the remembering. مَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْهُ. Whosoever will turn away from it, فَإِنَّهُ يَحْمِلُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ وِزْرًا. He will surely bear a burden on the day of judgment. خَالِدِينَ فِيهِ. And they will remain forever in it. وَسَاءَ لَهُمْ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ حِمْلًا. And very evil will be the load that they will be bearing on the day of judgment, on the day of resurrection. يَوْمَ يُنْفَخُ فِي الصُّورِ. When the trumpet will be blown, وَنَحْشُرُ الْمُجْرِمِينَ يَوْمَئِذٍ زُرْقًا. And we shall gather all the guilty, blue-eyed with terror. Their eyes will turn blue due to fear and terror. يَتَخَافَتُونَ بَيْنَهُمْ إِن لَبِثْتُمْ إِلَّا عَشْرًا. And they will be whispering to each other that we didn't stay there but 10 days. Maybe in the world and in the alam barzakh, which we call, in our graves, we have been only for 10 days. إِلَّا عَشْرًا. نَحْنُ عَالَمُ بِمَا يَقُولُونَ. We very well know what they are saying. إِذْ يَقُولُ أَمْصَلُهُمْ طَرِيقَةً إِن لَبِثْتُمْ إِلَّا يَوْمًا. When the best of them in conduct says, we didn't stay there but one day. وَيَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الْجِبَالِ. And O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they are asking you about the mountains. What will happen to mountains? You say that this land will be all plain. There will be no mountains. What will happen to these mountains? These mighty creatures and structures, what will happen to them? يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الْجِبَالِ فَقُلْ يَنْسِفُهَا رَبِّي نَسْفًا. Say, my Lord will scatter them with a total scattering as particles of dust. فَيَذَرُهَا قَاعًا صَفْصَفًا. And then he will leave the earth as a plain, smooth level. لَا تَرَى فِيهَا عِوَجًا وَلَا أَمْتًا. In that earth you will not find any turnings or any mounts. يَوْمَئِذٍ يَتَّبِعُونَ الدَّاعِيَ لَا عِوَجَ لَهُ. That day they will follow and they will respond to the caller and they will be humbled. وَخَشَعَتِ الْأَصْوَاتِ. Their voices will be low before the compassionate. خَشَعَتِ الْأَصْوَاتُ لِلرَّحْمَنِ فَلَا تَسْمَعُ إِلَّا هَمْسًا. You will not be hearing except some murmuring and nothing else. يَوْمَئِذٍ لَا تَنْفَعُ الشَّفَاعَةُ إِلَّا مَنْ أَذِنَ لَهُ الرَّحْمَنُ وَرَضِيَ لَهُ قَوْلًا. That day the intercession will not profit but from him whom the compassionate has granted leave and whose word he approves. يَعْلَمُ مَا بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَمَا خَلْفَهُمْ. He knows what is in front of them, what is behind them. وَلَا يُحِيطُونَ بِهِ عِلْمًا. And they cannot comprehend anything from his knowledge. وَعَنَتِ الْوُجُوهُ لِلْحَيِّ الْقَيُّومِ. And the faces shall be humbled before the one who is ever living, eternal. وَقَدْ خَابَ مَنْ حَمَلَ ظُلْمًا. And definitely those who will be carrying the burden of evil doing, they will be the people who will fail. وَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِنَ الصَّالِحَاتِ. And whosoever commits good deeds, does good deeds, وَهُوَ مُؤْمِنٌ. And provided that he is a believer, فَلَا يَخَافُ ظُلْمًا وَلَا هَضْمًا. So he will not have any fear of any injustice done to him or any deprivation of his rewards. وَكَذَلِكَ أَنزَلْنَاهُ قُرْآنًا عَرَبِيًّا وَصَرَّفْنَا فِيهِ مِنَ الْوَعِيدِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَّقُونَ أَوْ يُحْدِثُ لَهُمْ ذِكْرًا. And in this way we have set down this as a Quran, Arabic Quran, Quranan Arabiyan. وَصَرَّفْنَا فِيهِ. And we have explained in it all the threats in many ways, in different styles, in different words. لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَّقُونَ. Hoping that they may have taqwa, they may have fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أَوْ يُحْدِثُ لَهُمْ ذِكْرًا. Or some admonition might come to them. فَتَعَالَى اللَّهُ الْمَلِكُ الْحَقِّ. So exalted is Allah, who is the King, the true King. وَلَا تَعْجَلْ بِالْقُرْآنِ مِنْ قَبْلِ أَنْ يُقْضَىٰ إِلَيْكَ وَحْيُهُ. The same thing which appeared in Surah Maryam also. And don't make haste for this Quran before the time that its revelation is completed to you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reveal it to you gradually, bit by bit, part by part. وَقُلْ رَبِّ زِدْنِي عِلْمًا. Otherwise, your quest for knowledge is commendable. So you should pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, "O my Lord, increase me in knowledge." قُلْ رَبِّ زِدْنِي عِلْمًا. وَلَقَدْ أَهِدْنَا إِلَىٰ آدَمَ مِنْ قَبْلِ. And we had taken a covenant from Adam alayhi salatu wasalam before that. وَلَمْ نَجِدْ لَهُ فَنَسِيَ. He forgot. And we didn't find in him the firmness or resolve. وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ اسْجُدُوا لِآدَمَ فَسَجَدُوا إِلَّا إِبْلِيسَ. And recall when we said to all the angels, prostrate before Adam. So they all prostrated except Iblis. قُلْنَا يَا آدَمُ إِنَّ هَذَا عَدُوٌّ لَكَ وَلِزَوْجِكَ. We said, "O Adam, this Iblis is an enemy for you and your wife. فَلَا يُخْرِجَنَّكُمَا مِنَ الْجَنَّةِ فَتَشْقَى." So let him not expel you, get you expelled from the Jannah, from the garden. So then you will be in distress. إِنَّ لَكَ أَلَّا تَجُوعَ فِيهَا وَلَا تَعْرَى. In this garden, surely it is granted and guaranteed for you that you shall not feel any hunger, nor go naked. وَأَنَّكَ لَا تَظْمَأُ فِيهَا وَلَا تَضْحَى. You shall not feel therein any thirst, nor suffer the sun, the heat of the sun. فَوَسْوَسَ إِلَيْهِ الشَّيْطَانُ. But Satan whispered to him, قَالَ يَا آدَمُ. He said, "O Adam, هَلْ أَدُلُّكَ. Should I lead you عَلَى شَجَرَةِ الْخُلْدِ. To the tree of eternity. وَمُلْكٍ لَا يَبْلَى. And a kingdom which will never decay and come to an end. فَأَكَلَا مِنْهَا. So now, on the instigation of Satan, both of them, Adam and Eve, they ate from the fruit of that forbidden tree. فَبَدَتْ لَهُمَا سَوْآتُهُمَا. Now their shame became manifested for them. It opened for them. فَتَفِقَا يَخْصِفَانِ وَتَفِقَا يَخْصِفَانِ عَلَيْهِمَا مِنْ وَرَقِ الْجَنَّةِ. And they started stitching upon themselves leaves from the garden. وَعَصَىٰ آدَمُ رَبَّهُ. Verily, Adam disobeyed his Lord. فَغَوَىٰ. And he erred. ثُمَّ اجْتَبَاهُ. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala again chose him. فَتَابَ عَلَيْهِ. And he relented towards him. وَهَدَىٰ. And guided him. قَالَ اهْبِطَا مِنْهَا جَمِيعًا. And said, now you all of you go down from this garden of heaven, Eden, and the paradise. بَعْضُكُمْ لِبَعْضٍ عَدُوٌّ. Some of you will be the enemies of the others. An eternal enmity between Adam and his progeny on one hand, and Iblis and his armies on the other hand. This, struggle is going on from the first day one, and it will continue to the last day. بَعْضُكُمْ لِبَعْضٍ عَدُوٌّ. فَإِمَّا يَأْتِيَنَّكُم مِّنِّي هُدًى. So whenever guidance comes to you from me, that is revelation, whenever I raise some prophet, send some messenger, and my guidance comes to him through revelation, فَمَنِ اتَّبَعَ هُدَايَ. So whosoever follows my guidance, فَلَا يَضِلُّ وَلَا يَشْقَى. So he will not go astray, he will not lose the straight path, or nor shall he be distressed. وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي. And whosoever turns away from my remembrance, فَإِنَّ لَهُ مَعِيشَةً ضَنْكًا. For them, the life in this world also be hardened and straightened. وَنَحْشُرُهُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ أَعْمَى. And we shall raise him on the day of judgment, on the day of resurrection, in a blind form. قَالَ رَبِّ لِمَ حَشَرْتَنِي أَعْمَى وَقَدْ كُنْتُ بَصِيرًا. And he shall say, "O my Lord, why have you raised me up blind, while I used to see?" قَالَ كَذَلِكَ أَتَتْكَ آيَاتُنَا فَنَسِيتَهَا. Allah would say, in the same way our revelations came to you, but you ignored them, forgot them. وَكَذَلِكَ الْيَوْمَ تُنْسَى. In the same way today you will be forgotten. وَكَذَلِكَ نَجْزِي مَنْ أَسْرَفَ. And in this way we reward the prodigals. وَمَنْ وَلَمْ يُؤْمِنْ بِآيَاتِ رَبِّهِ. And who didn't believe in the ayat, in the revelations of his Lord. وَلَعَذَابُ الْآخِرَةِ أَشَدُّ وَأَبْقَى. And the chastisement of akhirah, of the hereafter, is very severe and everlasting. أَفَلَمْ يَهْدِ لَهُمْ كَمَا أَهْلَكْنَا قَبْلَهُمْ مِنَ الْقُرُونِ. Don't they have any guidance from the fact that how many a generation we destroyed before them? يَمْشُونَ فِي مَسَاكِنِهِمْ. They also used to walk in their cities and towns and dwellings. إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ الْآيَاتِ لِأُولِي النُّهَى. Verily, there are signs in this for those who have the reasoning power. وَلَوْلَا كَلِمَةٌ سَبَقَتْ مِنْ رَبِّكَ لَكَانَ لِزَامًا وَأَجَلٌ مُسَمًّى. لَوْلَا كَلِمَةٌ سَبَقَتْ مِنْ رَبِّكَ وَأَجَلٌ مُسَمًّى. This is the real, sequence. And had there not been that a word has already gone from your Lord, Allah has fixed a term. The chastisement to them will not come from that before that date. So that date has been fixed. لَوْلَا كَلِمَةٌ سَبَقَتْ مِنْ رَبِّكَ وَأَجَلٌ مُسَمًّى. And had there been not that time fixed, لَكَانَ لِزَامًا. Then the chastisements would have come to them. فَاصْبِرْ عَلَى مَا يَقُولُونَ. So you, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, have perseverance on what they are saying. وَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ. And you glorify your Lord with His praise. قَبْلَ طُلُوعِ الشَّمْسِ. Before the rise of sun. وَقَبْلَ غُرُوبِهَا. And before its setting. وَمِنْ آنَاءِ اللَّيْلِ. And from the hours during the night. فَسَبِّحْ. You must glorify. وَأَطْرَافَ النَّهَارِ. And on both the sides, both the ends of the day. لَعَلَّكَ تَرْضَى. So that you may be pleased. وَلَا تَمُدَّنَّ عَيْنَيْكَ إِلَىٰ مَا مَتَّعْنَا بِهِ أَزْوَاجًا مِّنْهُمْ. And don't cast your eyes towards the worldly wealth which we have given to some of them. زَهْرَةَ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا. This is the splendor of the life of this world only. لِنَفْتِنَهُمْ فِيهِ. And it is a testing for them. We are testing them in this wealth. وَرِزْقُ رَبِّكَ خَيْرٌ وَأَبْقَى. And what your Lord has provided you is much better and lasting. We have read this ayah in Surah Al-Hijr also. وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَاكَ سَبْعًا مِنَ الْمَثَانِي وَالْقُرْآنِ الْعَظِيمِ. We have given you the biggest wealth, and that is Surah Al-Fatiha, the 7 ayat which are repeated in every prayer, every rak'ah, and Quran al-Azim. وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَاكَ سَبْعًا مِنَ الْمَثَانِي وَالْقُرْآنِ الْعَظِيمِ. Now, no worldly wealth is more precious than this gift of Allah to you, that is Quran, and especially Surah Al-Fatiha. وَأْمُرْ أَهْلَكَ بِالصَّلَاةِ. And O Muhammad, keep commanding your family to establish salah. وَاسْتَبِرْ عَلَيْهَا. And you yourself also persevere on it. Establish the prayer. لَا نَسْأَلُكَ رِزْقًا. We don't ask you that you should feed us. نَحْنُ نَرْزُقُكَ. We feed you. We supply everything to every living being. وَالْعَاقِبَةُ لِلتَّقْوَى. But the good end, the life of hereafter, that is for the God-fearing people. وَقَالُوا لَوْلَا يَأْتِينَا بِآيَةٍ مِّن رَبِّهِ. And they say, why does he not bring some sign from his Lord? Some miracle, just as the miracles of Jesus, miracles of Moses, miracles of Saleh. لَوْلَا يَأْتِينَا بِآيَةٍ مِّن رَبِّهِ أَوَلَمْ تَأْتِهِمْ بَيِّنَةُ مَا فِي الصُّحُفِ الْأُولَى. Has not the clear teachings which was in the former scriptures come to them already in Quran? This is the biggest miracle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala which He has given to Muhammad, Quran. And in this Quran, all the ancient teachings which came to all the messengers of Allah in the former scriptures, they are contained here. وَلَوْ أَنَّا أَهْلَكْنَاهُمْ بِعَذَابٍ مِّن قَبْلِهِ. And if we had destroyed them with a chastisement before this Quran was revealed, لَقَالُوا. Then they would have said, رَبَّنَا لَوْلَا أَرْسَلْتَ إِلَيْنَا رَسُولًا. O our Lord, why didn't you send to us a messenger? فَنَتَّبِعْ آيَاتِكَ. We would have followed your revelations. مِن قَبْلِ أَن نَّذِلَّ وَنَخْزَىٰ. Before humiliation and degradation. قُلْ كُلٌّ مُتَرَبِّصٌ. Say, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, everyone is waiting. فَتَرَبَّصُوا. So you also keep waiting. فَسَتَعْلَمُونَ. Very soon you will come to know man ashabu sirat is-sawi, Who are those who are on the right path, on the even path? وَمَنِ اهْتَدَى, and who are rightly guided.